Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your morning to join me. Welcome to Andrea Speaks TV. I am your host, Andrea, and you all know I'm already bringing you commentary that you can use. So, y'all, I am so excited because guess what, y'all? This is episode 10. That's right, episode 10. And today I'm speaking on the topic of how to check your credit report. So, I had some requests to talk about credit. So this morning I put together some information to share with you all specifically about how to check your credit report. But before we get started, you all please make sure you go ahead, hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel, okay? Also, make sure that you check links that I put in the description of the video for some helpful resources that you all may need. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Andrea Speaks TV. Again, that's Andrea Speaks TV. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Again, the topic is how to check your credit report. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So bear with me. Again, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Share this video with your family members or friends. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Also, because I am sharing my screen, I won't be able to see your comments with my current setup. But please say hello in the chat, in the comments, whether you're watching now live or if you're watching by replay, say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Also, if you have a small business, go ahead and shout out your small business in the comments, and let people know what it is that you do. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. So let me make it so that you all can read everything that I have on the screen. All right, y'all. So again, the topic is how to check your credit report, presented by Andrea Speaks TV. This is episode 10, and today is Saturday, April 10th, 2021. Okay. All right. So let's get into it, y'all. So the first thing I want to discuss is what is a credit report? Now, according to the Consumer Protection Financial Bureau, a credit report, it says, is a statement that has information about your credit activity and current credit situation, such as loan paying history and the status of your credit accounts. All right, so that's pretty much a summary of what a credit report is. Now, I also want you all to know, why is your credit report important? Now, the information that is contained in your credit report, excuse me, can impact several areas of your life, such as your ability to buy a home or rent an apartment, your ability to obtain a car loan or other loans, and even getting hired, y'all, for certain jobs. So there are certain jobs that they actually look at your credit report, and they base their hiring decisions, or part of their hiring decisions are based on your credit report. All right. So these are just a few reasons. Of course, there are several more, but these are just a few reasons why information in your credit report is important. All right. If this information is helping you out, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Go ahead, share this video, tag someone, have them watch it. This is information that I believe people of all ages can use. All right. Now, also with your credit report, you need to know your rights. All right. You need to know your rights. So there is there's an act known as the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And we as consumers, okay, so today I'm speaking specifically about consumer credit reports. We do know that for those who have a business, you also have a business credit report. But today I'm speaking on consumers, meaning individuals, individual people, their credit reports. So there's this act called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And just to give you a summary of what it is and how it helps to protect you as a consumer, So under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, okay, here's some of the highlights. Now, you must be told if information in your file, your credit report, has been used against you. You can find out what is in your credit file or your credit report. You can dispute inaccurate information with the credit reporting agency. Inaccurate information must be corrected or deleted. Now, there is a note. It says, however, the CRA or Credit Reporting Act is not required to remove accurate data from your file unless it is outdated, okay, or it cannot be verified, okay. And we'll talk a little bit more about outdated in the next, well, actually the last bullet point. Okay, also you can dispute inaccurate items with the source of the information and outdated. Okay, so here's the note about outdated information. It says outdated information may not be reported, okay, and that's 7 years for derogatory information, derogatory negative information, and 10 years for bankruptcy, okay. All right, now I also want to explain what information is in the credit report. Let's talk about what information is in the credit report. So there are different sections. All right, so I want to give you a breakdown of each. All right, so credit reports often contain the following information. You have your personal information, your name, and any name you may have used in the past in connection with a credit account, including nicknames, current and former addresses, your birth date, social security number, phone numbers. All right, information that's listed for your credit accounts, current and historical credit accounts, including the type of account, whether it's a mortgage, installment account, installment loan, revolving, etc. The credit limit or amount, account balance, account payment history, the date the account was opened and closed, and also the name of the creditor. All right, here's some more information that is contained in your credit report. Collection items, public records such as liens, foreclosures, bankruptcies, civil suits, and judgments. Now, the credit report may include information on overdue child support provided by a state or local child support agency or verified by any local, state, or federal government agency. Your credit report also contains inquiries, okay? Companies that have accessed your credit report, all right? So those are inquiries. All right, now there are 3 major credit bureaus. So I want you to know who they are. You have TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, all right? 3 major credit bureaus are TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Now, credit bureaus, they are companies that collect and maintain consumer credit information. So each of these 3 credit bureaus, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, they collect and maintain consumer credit information, all right, looking at the illustration on the screen, and then they turn around and they resell it to other businesses in the form of a credit report, all right? So that's how credit bureaus operate. All right, now here is the information that I want to share with you that not many people may know about. So today I want to share information with you about how to get your free credit reports, all right? That's with TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, all right? So I have a website on the screen. I'll give you a chance to write down this website, or you can take a picture of the screen. But there is a website, okay, annualcreditreport.com. Please make sure you write this website down for future reference. But every year we as consumers, we are entitled to 1 free copy of our credit reports from TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. But now, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, there's a special, what I want to call it, there's something special that you can take advantage of, and I want to share that with you all right? So I want to speak on how to get your free credit reports That's a copy from TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Okay, so if you have a, whether you're watching by your laptop or you're using your cell phone or any other electronic device, if you have a second device, I would encourage you as you're watching this video to use that second device to access the website. That way, as I go over detailed information, you can actually see how it works. Or if you say, you know what, I'll take a look at it after the video, that's perfectly fine. But I do encourage you to take advantage of this special offer that is going on right now due to the pandemic. Okay. So again, the website is annualcreditreport.com. Please make sure you write it down and take a picture of the screen. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to share some information with you how to get your free credit reports from TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. All right, so when you go to the website, when you type in annualcreditreport.com, this is what you will see on the screen. Now, I do want to point out that the pictures do change. Okay, so if you go to the website and if the picture doesn't look exactly like what you see on the screen, and I'm specifically talking about this area right here, that's okay. Where it says spot identity theft early, review your credit reports. This part of the homepage does change. It's like a slideshow. So once you get on the site, it may say something different, but this is the correct website. Okay. So annualcreditreport.com. Now, I want you to specifically pay attention to the exclamation point. Okay. So this is a note. This is what I was talking about. Now, remember I said that normally, okay, prior to the pandemic, you could come to this website now, annualcreditreport.com. I do want to note at the very top, it says the only source for your free credit reports is authorized by federal law. Okay, so this is a completely legitimate website. Now, I want to turn your attention to the exclamation point that is inside of the yellow or orange triangle. Now, it says, here's what I was saying before that. So prior to the pandemic, each of us as consumers, we could come to this website and every year, so once a year, we can get a free copy of our credit reports from TransUnion, from Experian, and from Equifax. Okay, but they're doing something special. So the note right here, it says, during the COVID-19 pandemic, accessing your credit is important. That's why Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion are continuing to offer, now listen to this, y'all. They're continuing to offer free weekly credit reports. That's right. So every week, if you wanted to, you could come and you could access for free a copy of your Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion credit reports. Okay. Now, so when you get to this website, what you would do, see where you have like the burgundy, it's kind of like a red or burgundy colored bar. It says request. So it says request your free credit reports. All right, you're going to click this link. So once you're on the website, you're going to click that link. Okay. Again, I'm teaching you how to get free weekly copies of your credit report from Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Now, that doesn't mean that every week you have to come back and get a copy of your credit report. Okay, maybe you want to check it every month. All right, but this is something that is totally free. It is not, from my understanding, from my research, is not hurting your credit score by checking your credit report using this site. Okay, but it is very helpful to you all. All right, so what you would do again is you're going to click this red button or burgundy colored button to request your free credit reports. All right, and it's going to take you to a screen that looks like this. All right, so these are the 3 steps to your free credit report. All right, these are 3 steps to your free credit report. All right, step 1. Step 1 is going to tell you to fill out a form. Fill out a form. Now, before I get into the 3 steps, please note at the bottom. At the bottom, there is a note in black bold writing. It says your free annual credit report does not include your credit score. Okay, so I don't want you all saying, wait a minute, Andrea, I thought I was going to be able to get my credit score too. No, this site, for the purposes of your free credit report, you're only getting your credit report. Okay, it does not include your credit scores. Okay, all right. So here are the 3 steps to your free credit reports. Step 1, you're going to fill out a form. It says fill out 1 form to request 1, 2, or 3 credit reports. All right. So you may say, okay, well, maybe I only want to get Experian, or maybe I only want to get TransUnion, or maybe I only want to get Equifax. Okay. You can pick 1, 2, or all 3 of the credit reports. All right. A lot of times people suggest that you check all 3. Okay. Sometimes information may be inaccurate, may not be correct on one report, but it's correct on the other. So I would encourage you, especially since you can access all 3 of them for free, I would encourage you to get a copy of all 3 reports. Okay. All right. So when you're ready to fill out the form, you're going to click the red button that says, or burgundy button, it says request your credit report. So that's step 1, fill out the form. Okay. Now, step 2 says to pick the reports you want. Okay. So again, you're going to request your credit reports from Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion, or all 3. And then step 3 says to request and review your reports online. Okay. Now, before you get your credit reports, you will answer sorry, y'all, it's early in the morning. I apologize. I'm getting tongue twisted here. All right. So request and review your reports online. Now, before you get your credit reports, you will answer a few more questions. Okay. So they're going to ask you basically some security questions. These questions are meant to be hard. Okay? You may even need your records to answer them. So basically, they're going to pull information from your credit report. They may ask you, like, for example, I think one of the questions, it may say like, okay, we noticed back in October of 2000, let's say 12, you took out a car loan. They may say, what company was that car loan with? Okay. Or they may ask you, they may give you 4 or 5 different choices. And they may say, okay, which of these addresses have you lived at before? All right. So these are basically security questions. Again, they want to verify and make sure that it is you accessing the information. All right. So again, these questions are meant to be hard. You may even need your records to answer them. And they are used to ensure that nobody but you can get your credit information. All right. Also, if you can, make sure you print your credit reports so that you can look at them later. All right. And then also it says you repeat this step for each credit report. All right, y'all, if this information is helpful to you so far, please make sure you leave me a comment in the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Share this video with your family members or friends. This is information that I feel like we all need to know. Okay. Again, your free annual credit report does not include credit scores. Monitoring your credit reports regularly is an important part of being in control of your finances. To learn more about why monitoring matters, identity theft, and ways to improve your credit score, you can also check this out on their website, annualcreditreport.com. Okay. Now, once you get your copies of your credit report, I recommend either you print them out or you can save them. You will have the option to save them as a PDF document on your computer, or maybe you have a flash drive. I do recommend that you save them, or you can print them out. But once you get the information, you may say, okay, Andrea, I printed it out. I followed the instructions that you gave me. I went to the website. Now what do I do? Okay. So here's what you're going to look for now. Here's what to look for when you are reviewing your credit report. Okay. Now, what should you even look for when reviewing your credit report? All right. So you want to make sure that you recognize information on your credit report, including your personally identifiable information, such as names, addresses, social security numbers, accounts, and loans. Then you want to check that the other information on your credit report is accurate and complete. If you find information that you believe does not belong to you or is not correct, contact the business that issued the account or the credit reporting company that issued the report. Okay, now the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's website, which also they have a link on annualcreditreport.com, but they have additional information on what to look for when reviewing your credit report. Okay. All right. Now, let's say, for example, you look at your credit report and you say, wait a minute, I don't know what this information is, or this account doesn't belong to me. What should you do if you find information that is inaccurate, meaning not correct, on your credit report? Okay. Now, federal law, okay, going back to the Credit Reporting Act, okay, federal law allows you to dispute inaccurate, meaning not correct, information on your credit report. There is no fee for filing a dispute, okay? You may submit your dispute to the business who provided the information to the credit reporting company, and or to the credit reporting company who included the information on your credit report. Now, some people may say, okay, Andrea, I know that, or sometimes you may see there are, different agencies or individuals that say, hey, we'll help you fix your credit report, and we charge a fee, or, we can get certain items deleted off your credit. Okay, I would caution you to do your research, find out about that individual or company. There are some people who are very knowledgeable about how to dispute inaccurate information on your credit report. They have, lots of experience, and they're credible. However, there may be some people out there who, in other words, I don't want anyone to be misled or get taken advantage of. So I would encourage you, before you reach out to someone, or whether it's an individual or a company who claims to be able to delete information or dispute information off your credit report, please make sure you do your research and know who you're getting involved with, okay? Also, the Federal Trade Commission's website has information about how to dispute errors on credit reports, and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's website provides additional guidance about disputing information on credit reports. Okay, so these are two reliable sources, the Federal Trade Commission as well as the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. They can also offer you some guidance and direction as well. Okay, and their link, you can just type it in Google, Federal Trade Commission, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or like I said, they also have links on the Annual Credit Report website. Okay. All right, now let me explain how the dispute process works. So if you submit a dispute to a nationwide consumer credit reporting company, for example, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, the company may make changes to your credit report based on the documents and information you provided. Otherwise, it says they will contact the business reporting the disputed information, supply them all relevant information and any documents you provide with your dispute, instruct them to investigate your dispute, and, okay, so here's the process. Review all information you provided about your dispute, verify the accuracy of the information they are reporting to the credit reporting company, provide the credit reporting company with a response to your dispute, including any changes to the information reported, update their records and systems as necessary, and the credit reporting company will then notify you of the results of the investigation. Okay, and if I am not mistaken, I believe they have 30 days. If someone is watching who has more expertise or knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that the credit reporting company, they have, I believe, 30 days to notify you of the results of the investigation. Okay. All right. If you submit a dispute with a business, they will conduct an investigation and will send you the results of the investigation directly. They will notify the credit reporting companies of any changes that need to be made to the information as a result of the investigation. Now, if the dispute results in a change to your credit report, you will have up to 12 months to order a second free report through annualcreditreport.com in order to review the changes. Now, remember, Due to the current COVID-19 pandemic, annualcreditreport.com is allowing us as consumers to check our credit reports from TransUnion, Equifax, Experian for free every week. Okay. All right. Now, how do you submit your dispute? To submit a dispute to a credit reporting company, you're going to contact the credit reporting company who has the inaccurate information on your credit report. That'll be Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion. Now, you may submit a dispute with each of the credit reporting companies over the internet or by mail. Okay, so if you want to submit your dispute online, okay, I have posted on the screen the website to dispute with Equifax, equifax.com /credit report assistance. And then for Experian, you'll go to experian.com /ACR dispute. And then for TransUnion, the website is dispute.transunion.com. Okay, so I give you a minute to, you can take a picture of this, or hey, it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt y'all to go back and rewatch the video or pause the video to get this information as well. Okay, so to dispute your, to submit a dispute online, I have for the three major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, you can go to their websites. All right, please take a moment also to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Okay. Now, if you want to submit your dispute by mail, okay, if you want to submit your dispute by mail, I have the, at the time of this recording, today is April 10th, 2021. These are the mailing addresses. Notice they are P.O. boxes for Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Now, also in my research, there are some, what do I want to call them? Forms or letters that you can find online and download yourself, and it kind of serves as a template to how your dispute letter should be. So I do want to encourage you to do your research on those letters. But you can submit your dispute by mail to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Okay, Equifax, P.O. Box 740256, Atlanta, Georgia, zip code 30374-0256. For Experian, you're going to mail your dispute to P.O. Box 9701. That's Allen, Texas, zip code 75013. All right, and then for TransUnion, you would mail your dispute to P.O. Box 2000. That's P.O. Box 2000 to Chester, Pennsylvania, and the zip code is 19016. All right. As I conclude my presentation, I do want to give you some helpful tips. Here are some helpful tips. All right, you want to make sure that you check your credit report periodically, for example, once a month, to make sure the information is accurate and positive. Okay, you want to make sure your information is accurate and positive. Also, all three credit bureaus do offer credit monitoring. Okay, so remember, your credit report does not include your credit score. However, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, all three credit bureaus do offer credit monitoring. You can check your credit score. You can check your credit score. So I encourage you to research to find out which one works best for you as it relates to credit monitoring services. And also, especially now during the pandemic, you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself against fraud. Okay, making sure that you're looking over your credit score. Make sure you're looking over your credit report to make sure that all of your information is accurate. Okay. All right. Again, if you found this information to be helpful to you, okay, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the support that I'm receiving for Andrea Speaks TV. Thank you all so much. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Andrea Speaks TV. Again, that's Andrea at Andrea Speaks TV on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate the love and support from each of you all, and have a great day. Thank you all so much. This has been Andrea Speaks TV.